Hey, how's it going, everyone? It is a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Thought I'd shoot this quick review before going out for a run. What we're going to be talking about today is compression sacks, or vacuum bags, or space bags. It doesn't really matter what you call them. They basically all do the same thing. All you have is a sack made out of some kind of plastic with a Ziploc top, and then basically after you put all your clothes in, you roll them. And as you roll it, all the air is forced out through a special seal at the bottom where air only can flow one way, which is out. And then what it does is forces all the extra air out, and the theory is that it takes up all this extra space that you don't need. Works really well with bulky items, for example sleeping bags, comforters, or sweaters. Not so much for smaller, more compact item like jeans, but some people like these because they feel that they're getting rid of all this extra space. Other people think it's just a bit bulky and too cumbersome. I like them just because, if anything, it helps me organize my stuff, so I at least know that all my clothes are in this bag and separate from everything else. What we have here are two different compression sacks from two different companies. I just wanted to talk about the differences for these two and when you would want to use each one. Let me show you this one. This might look familiar. This is the same one as the compression sack you see on the left here, and these are compression sacks that you can buy from Target. They come in packs of 3. You get 3 larges, and they retail for about, I think, about $13. And this one's seen a lot of use. I've used this one for like the last 2 years. And as you can see, I put duct tape on the sides and right here in the middle. Got a tear right here. I used this for about a month straight, and it was fine. And then somewhere in India, I started getting a tear in the seal on the sides right here. So basically all I did was duct tape it. Now, duct tape isn't air or waterproof. All it does is keep the bag from physically opening up and the tear from getting any bigger. So I just used this as a temporary seal. Basically, once that happened, after I put my clothes in here, I would roll it up to force as much air as I could out of there, and then before the bag could reinflate or expand again, I would throw it in my bag, and then the shape of the bag would keep it compressed. And then when I pulled it out, like, air would come back in, and then it wouldn't matter because I needed to get to my clothes anyway. So this is the large size. On the right hand side, what you're looking at here is a compression sack from Eagle Creek. I just got this, and in fact today's the first time I've used this. What you're looking at between these two bags is I have the exact same number of clothes and the same type of clothes. So I have a pair of jeans in here, a pair of jeans in here, board shorts, 2 t-shirts, 2 t-shirts, just to give a fair comparison of how they work. Same number of items, same exact items in fact, and as I pulled things out, let me note that this isn't necessarily what I would pack on a trip. These are just big bulky items that I had 2 of, just to make it fair. So as you can see, they both compress fairly well. The large sizes for both, you'll see that the Target bag is a little bit wider. I don't know if that's apparent, whereas the Eagle Creek bag is a little bit taller. And to give you a close-up here, if you look at the material for the Target bag, it's just plain plastic, versus the Eagle Creek bag, you can see these lines. According to the literature, these are supposed to be nylon reinforcements to make it stronger. Now, I wouldn't say that this is any more thicker than the Target bag, but I will say that it feels a little bit more durable, a little bit sturdier. So as I said before, the Target bags come in a 3-pack of larges for $13. The Eagle Creek bags you can buy individually. They come in small, medium, large, and extra large. You can buy them individually. I think the medium bag is about $10. This large bag is about $12. You can buy a 2-pack with a medium and a large, and you can also buy a 3-pack, which is what I got. Comes in this little pack right here. And let's see how much it was. It retails for about $26, and in the 3-pack you get small, medium, and large. Now, I think it would be a good bet to go for the 2-pack with the medium and large, or just buy them individually, because the small size isn't that big. I'll post prices and measurements on the side in the information section, but small's a little bit too small. I mean, I think I could fit like a sweater, maybe 2 in here. A really bulky comforter, not really. Maybe a sleeping bag, but I mean, it's just a little bit too small for any kind of use. I mean, I don't know, I might give this to a friend. The medium is okay. Not as much space as the large, of course, but it's usable. It's a usable amount of space. I might actually use this to pack, like, say, an overnight bag, so just enough clothes for a weekend, and then use that. Primarily for traveling, I probably would go with either a large or an extra large if I were you. as for which bags to use, these are cheaper, and you do get 3 larges instead of multiple sizes. So I mean, when you factor it in, each of these bags costs about $4 or $5 versus $10 to $12 for each of these bags. So I mean, this costs a lot more than double. If you're going to be packing bulky items like sweaters, comforters, sleeping bags, and you're just going to pack them and throw them in your closet, I would go with the Target bags, just because you'll get more of them and you'll pay less money. However, if you are going to be going traveling and you're going to be packing your clothes and you're going to be putting it in and out of your bag, opening it and closing it, I would spend the extra amount of money and get the Eagle Creek bag. I mean, because you're only going to need one. So buy one good durable bag, then you're not going to have to worry about it falling apart on you. And as you can see here, packs just as well. I feel this feels a little bit more secure. When I touch this, the plastic feels a little bit thinner, whereas this, thanks to those little lines, those little nylon reinforcements, this feels a little bit sturdier. And I'm just going to open this, actually, one of these, and I'm going to show you like what I have inside to show you like the difference in the amount of space that you're going to save when you pack this away. I actually shot this video before, and I wasted a lot of video time trying to put it in pack. When you have an empty sack, what I would do is fold your clothes and put it in slowly. Start with the big bulky items first, and then go smaller and smaller, and then you can use the smaller items like underwear and socks to fill in the little nooks and crannies in between. And don't just throw them in. Fold them nicely and then put them in. That'll help you save a little bit even more space, and it'll make it easier for when you roll it up at the very end. And then as you're rolling it, it's going to get harder and harder, so you're going to have to, like, say, put your knee or your body on here to help force more air out. So I'm going to open up the Target bag, and I'm going to show you the difference in size between this Eagle Creek bag and what the clothes look like before. So, opening this guy up. Let's see here. I got 3 pairs of underwear. And as I said before, this isn't necessarily what I would bring on a trip. It's just stuff I had multiples of. A hoodie, another hoodie, 3 pairs of socks, tacky Hawaiian t-shirt, board shorts, a Henley, t-shirt, a thermal, pair of jeans, and a pair of corduroy pants. And actually, I think there's actually a little bit more in here. I think there's actually one more t-shirt in this bag, so a little bit more. But yeah, just to give you an idea here, all this fits in here. So that's like all the space you're going to be saving. So I mean, it might not look like a lot of space, but when you're packing stuff, every little bit of space counts. Also, if anything, it helps you organize your stuff, and like, you know that all your clothes are in one bag and separate from everything else in your backpack. So yeah, that's my little spiel about the Eagle Creek compression sack and the Target compression sack. I highly recommend them if you're going to go backpacking and traveling, or if you're just going to need something to pack clothes and comforters and stuff away around the house. They're really useful as well. Check them out, and thanks for watching this video. Have a good day, guys. Bye.